Hi! Today we're going to be doing making words. For our spelling activity, we're going to be making words in the N and the egg word families. Both of those use the short E sound and vowel to make those words. You can use small paper like the sticky notes if you have those, or you can cut small pieces of paper. The letters you're going to be needing today are the letters E, M, N, W, G, P, F, T, L, B, and H. You can write those with a pencil. I just use the marker because I think it'll show up better on this video. You might want to have some little cards available so you can write your words after you make them with the letters. I like to use blue and red. I use blue for the consonants. Those are letters that are not vowels. And I use the red for my vowel. So you can use crayons if you don't have markers available. You can pause the video right now if you need to go get some things to get started, and then come back and start the video again and we'll make some words. So the first word we're going to make is the word men. Men. So I like to use my finger and slide it on the line here to help me figure out what order the letters go in. Men. Another choice would be to segment or break up the word into parts. M, N. And you can hear the sounds a little bit clearer. I definitely hear an M, so I'm going to start with an M. I'm going to move my E, my vowel. Men, and I hear the N. Men. So now I'm going to write that word on a card. I'm going to use blue for my consonants, so that would be my M. I'm going to use red for my vowel, E, and then blue again for the consonant, men. All right, the next word we're going to make is the word pen. Now before I do it, I like to slide my finger to see what letter I need to change. Pen. P. Well, I definitely hear a different letter at the beginning, so I will get that. I need a P. They have a tail. I like to make it so it goes below the line. P. N. Pen. Now I don't need to change the E or the N. I will need those same letters in this word. Pen. Men and pen rhyme, and they rhyme because the vowel, which is E, and the ending of the word, the N, are the same. Pen and men have the same vowel and the same ending sound, so they rhyme. They're what we call a word family. They both have N. The next word we're going to do, how about the word 10. Ten. T. Well, I don't need the P anymore. I'm going to use the T sound, which is a T. 10. Now I'm going to write it. I'm going to keep my consonant in blue, vowel in red, consonant in blue. 10. All right, the next word we're going to try is the word hen. Hen. I hear that sound here, which is the letter H. So that is the word hen. I'm going to write that down. Make sure when you make your H, it's long, like the number 1, and then a short hill. The E we're going to keep in red, and the N. Hen. Now I'm going to try another word. The word is then. Then. You're going to need one more letter to help you make the word then. This word actually has 4 letters in it. That sound is a digraph. It's 2 letters making one sound. It's the T and the H. Your teeth are on your tongue to make that TH sound. It's what we call a voiced sound, in that you're making a noise while you're saying the sound. not just the air. The TH can also just make the sound without the voice, and it just sounds like this with air. But in the word then, like in the word the, TH is making the sound. So when I write the word then, both the T and the H are consonants. They're both tall letters. The E is my vowel, and then the N, then. We're going to change one letter and make the word when. When. It's another digraph we don't use as often, but you need your W, and it works with the H to make that sound w. When. So we're going to make our W. Our H is tall. You'll need your E and an N. When. All right. Now the next word is not in the same word family. It has the same vowel, but the ending will be different, so you need to be careful for that. The word I'd like you to make is the word beg. B-egg. So I hear a B at the beginning, so you're not going to need the W or the H. You're just going to need a B. B-egg. And instead of the N, you will need the G. Beg. So we're going to write that one the same way, a B, and make sure you have that line before the circle. If you don't, you're making a different letter. You're making a D then. And you need the G. Make sure this comes down and has a hook. Beg. All right, you're going to change one letter and make the word leg. Leg. Well, the ending sounded the same, but the beginning did not. I need that L. Leg. So I'm going to write leg. L. Need that E and your G. Leg. All right, the next word, it's our last word for today, is peg. Peg. So instead of an L, I heard the P sound. So you need that P. Egg. And we will write that word. P. The E for our vowel again. And a G at the end. Both that P and G should have part of the letter that's hanging below the line, the tail. And the E is in the middle. Peg. So once you've made all of those words, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my letters for just a second. I'm going to save them because you could have somebody else in your family say those words to you, and you can practice them again using those sticky notes. I want to look at all the words I made. I kind of have them in a pile here, so we're going to need to spread them out. So I noticed that this word, we'll just start with this one, has egg, an E and a G, so I'll set that there. And this word does not. This has an E and an N at the end. Men. So I'm going to put my cards in separate piles or rows if I can, and see what patterns they have and match them up. So if I look at this word, N, I notice it has an E and an N at the end, just like men. So I'm going to put it over here. So I have men and pen. And I'm going to pick another word. How about this one? It's N. And that also has an E in, so I'm going to put it over in this row. So I have men, pen, and 10. Let me pick another word. How about this one? Egg. Now that has an E and a G, so it would go with leg. Leg, beg, egg. And you can keep sorting your cards, and so you can see which ones are in the egg family and which ones are in the N family. And that's another way to practice your words and do a little what we call word study and learning about word patterns. When you recognize those patterns quickly, it helps you when you're reading words, when you see these in a book. So I hope you had fun making words today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.